Welcome back. Today we're talking about the power of play, and it's something all kids do, but with a little structure, play can also be used to teach important life skills. So here to show us ways to make that happen is Indianapolis Moms contributor and mom of 8, Amanda Hauser. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes. So I am super excited. We know how important play is, and that's how our kids learn, essentially. But I love what I'm seeing already, just because this looks like things I can do. I am not the arts and crafts mom. I do not have wood and nails and hammering them together. That's not where I'm at. So this looks like a lot of stuff that we already have at home.
It is. In fact, every single thing on this display, I got at either the Dollar Tree or the dime store, Walmart.
Okay, and we're all on budget, so it makes it even more perfect. And I don't see a screen or a tablet anywhere here. So let's get straight to it.
You got it.
Have an idea at the end here?
Sure. So this is just a car wash. A lot of us already have Matchbox cars at home.
We have a ton already.
We have a ton. We love our cars, and we can do so many things with those cars. You know, water is always fun during the summer, right? It's a great way to cool off. It's a great way to kind of play cleanly. Always encourage families to monitor your children during water, when they're during water play. So safety is always first. So I always encourage parents, if water is involved, so are you.
Yes.
So
I love that.
I just use Dawn dish soap, put a little in there, some warm water, let the kids just wash their toys. So having a toy car wash is a great fun thing. They will think it's hilarious.
Which they probably need to be washed anyway.
Right, exactly. And then their little hands are getting clean too. Something that you can easily do in the bathtub when the bathtub's dry. Like if you're worried about the mess on your floor, put your kid in a dry bathtub and let them go to town.
Yeah, I've seen moms do this too on rainy days.
Right.
It's outside's crazy, but we still got to get past this time some way on the inside.
You've got it. You've got
to get creative as a mom.
Sure do. Which leads me to my next car activity. If you've got a friend who loves cars, blue painter's tape is so much fun.
Okay. What are you going to do with that? We have that.
Oh, yeah. Make roads all over your house.
Okay.
So, you know, you're taking roads from the kitchen to the living room, and then they can follow that road with their little car.
Okay.
You can make parking lots, get out some blocks and make some buildings and some places for your cars to stop. So that painter's tape is safe for most surfaces.
Yeah, in my head, I had the car rolling on top of the painter's tape.
Oh, got you, yeah.
No. You're saying build out a road with the painter's tape.
I mean, I think it says that there's something like 48 yards worth of tape there. You can have roads that go on forever. You know, you have that rainy week, you can leave it on your floor for a few days. If it really bothers you, just roll it all up, throw it away, and you're only a few dollars in the hole from that.
I love it. I love
Absolutely.
it. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Okay, so a lot of our younger people are still working on fine motor, right? And working in a preschool environment, a lot of the time, I notice that hand strength is something that kids are really lacking because, you know what, we're on our tablets a lot and we don't need to use our hands when we're on our tablets.
Okay.
So hand strength is paramount. One really fun activity, I took just some dollar store plastic animals, plastic dinosaurs, dumped them into a silicone bowl, filled it with water, put it in the freezer, let it freeze overnight, and then we are just going to play dinosaur dig in this ice. So you can really practice hand strength, grip. Use what you have in your kitchen or in your house to excavate the animals. Now, I have a suggestion here, like if your ice is kind of firm, these are just knitting needles. They're not even really super sharp at all on the end. Once again, always monitor, you know your child best. But I also have, you know, like little dinosaur dig tools, like little brushes that archaeologists might use. This is just like a little base thing, but all your little kitchen tools, they will love it. They love getting into mom and dad's stuff.
The spoon, the spatula, anything that can really bang on that ice.
Yeah, bang on that. A plastic mallet. I was telling you earlier, you know, if this is frustrating, you can put it in a warm bathtub. I mean, it'll obviously make your water a little cooler, but if it needs to melt faster, you know, if you're not getting the gratification you need right away, put it in there. That's why I have this. Fill this up with warm water, and you can start spraying to help melt.
I mean, my 2-year-old would just love the spray bottle in general, which that would go well outside.
You think you're teaching like cause and effect and science and early STEM skills, all those hidden treasures inside the power of play.
I love it. As she said, coordination, strength, flexibility, science. I love it, love it.
All of it, all of it.
Okay,
moving along. When we're talking about strength and core strength, our kids can learn to play in different positions. They can position their body, like you can play standing up. And this is an example of a wall poster that you could use your painter's tape and put it up against your wall. Now, the value of having a wall poster to color, after of course you've explained that we don't color on all of the walls.
Good luck.
Right? Is that we are playing in an upright vertical position. You know, we're not sitting. So we're using different muscles when we're upright. We're also using different muscles if you're coloring like this versus coloring like this. So think about the things that you do all the time, but do them in a new position.
And movement is good. We all need to be
movement
moving.
is key. Or put this on the floor, roll it out, and then you're in the prone position coloring. You're using more core. You're using your shoulder stability for that. So if you have a little guy or gal who's working on OT-PT skills, change the position of your play.
Love it. Okay.
Which goes along with this. You want to strengthen some hands. Everybody loves a good Play-Doh or you know, any sort of kinetic sand, moon sand, to kind of take it up to the next level, make it really fun. I just got this like $1 package of little jewels at the dollar store.
Okay.
Hide them in your Play-Doh in your sand, like roll them up in there. They can use the same excavating tools to find them. They can peel them apart and look for them. For whatever reason, kids are fascinated with finding little treasures inside. So you are building hand strength. It's obviously an engagement where they're looking for a treasure there. So Play-Doh, kinetic sand, there's a million uses for that.
Let's keep it going.
All right. One of my most favorite summertime activities is painting the driveway. But not in the way that you think.
Yeah, break that one down.
We're going to break that down.
Kids with paint is scary.
No paint involved, just water. The beautiful thing about water is on a hot summer day, it just evaporates, right? So we are not making a mess. Go out into the driveway, find every sort of brush and sponge that you can find, dip it in a big, you can use the same bucket, dip it in a big bucket of water, and start being an artist right there on the driveway. Wash it away. You don't even have to wash it away. Watch it disappear and evaporate. And kids can do this all day long. I even found like some little stampers, all different sizes and shapes, makes it really fun.
Again, most of this can be found at the dollar store, which we love. We love. Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, a few more things. Easter eggs. We might still have a few of those laying around.
Yes, we do. We have a lot.
Okay, don't let Easter eggs sleep the rest of the year. If your little guy or gal is super bored, do an inside Easter egg hunt out of season. Fill it with, you know, you can put a nutritious snack in there if you want, or you can put just a little note in there, or, you know, use some of your Matchbox cars and have them let it be a scavenger hunt.
Yes. So, we put little trucks in his.
Oh, yes.
Little trucks.
Fabulous idea. So just a really fun, easy, you already have it at home. Here's something else you probably have at home too. Some shaving cream. Favorite teacher hack of all time. Shaving cream is actually a little bit of a cleaner. So you can put it on a desk or a surface and it's actually clean, but have your children finger paint in it.
Oh, yeah. And as we know, kids love to make messes.
But it's just it's an easy, fun way, and then you just wipe it all off, and then your counter smells delicious.
Yes, and that's a whole nother, in the bathtub. It's raining outside, in the bathtub. Okay, go crazy with the shaving cream in the bath, because we're just going to rinse it all down the drain anyway.
Right. And if you're somebody who really wants to tap into the power of play, add your academics in there, right? Like we can practice our letters, we can practice writing our name, our shapes, all the things. So shaving cream is so fun.
Yes.
For that.
Love.
Yeah. Moving on. Birthday parties. Who doesn't love a birthday party?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
It's not always somebody's birthday. But on a cold, rainy day, could we have a birthday party for one of our stuffed animals?
Yes,
for
we
no
can.
reason at
Party
all.
hat, balloons,
You know,
dollar store.
The kids would love. Give them that $1 package of streamers and see how much fun they can have decorating that house, okay? Yeah. Have them make birthday cards for their stuffed animals. Maybe you can bake cupcakes together.
Again,
do something fun.
So easy to clean up. So easy to clean up.
And you know what? You're going to eat anyway. So if you're having a pizza party birthday for your stuffed animal, now you've got a meal too.
That's so sweet. Yeah. Okay.
You know, some of your older kids, you may be thinking, oh, like my school age kids might be past some of this. Like, what can we do? Dramatic play, I think, never gets old. My girls still love dramatic play. And what do I mean by that? It's like the stuff that mom and dad are doing all the time in the big girl, big guy world.
Yes,
We
yes.
get to play that. So I just found some like plastic baskets and basket liners at the
Okay.
dollar store. Play diner. You know, you have, they love the little, like, there's little order receipts. You know, take their order.
How cute.
I brought envelopes. You can play office. You can write letters.
Oh, take their order. I love that. I love that. Little notepad. You'll be a little server. Maybe they're making a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
There you go.
Okay.
Have fun. You know, play restaurant. Like I said, you're already eating. Play restaurant. Make yourself a menu. Enjoy it. All of this whole table worth of activities under $100, and there's days and days and days and days of play here.
It really is. And you could probably get creative and do some other things. Oh, I see the seeds here.
Yep.
Got them out in the garden.
Gardening.
Squash, carrot, zucchini. Perfect. We talk about healthy eating. Now, that would be a really good science project right there.
Absolutely. You can add in the academics. If you have someone who's really into art, this last one,
Yeah.
marble painting, you can actually use your cars for this too. Get a tub, put a little paper in the bottom of it, squirt some tempera paint in the bottom, and then you can add either the marbles or the car and shake and create marble art, or, or the tires in the car will make tire marks in the paint, and you can get some really cool abstract art.
Oh, I love
in
that.
a tub.
I love that. I've seen a few people on social media hang art, like really frame it up nicely, that their kids made, you know, on a canvas or something like that, if you're really trying to get to it. Because some of that abstract art your kids can do anyway. We can do it.
That's right, and they feel so valued when you treasure it like you do.
Yeah, that's so sweet. Did we talk about the binoculars?
Oh, we didn't.
I just said I have to get my son some binoculars.
Well, who doesn't love a good nature hike?
Oh,
right?
that sounds wonderful.
So go explore the great outdoors. Summer's a great time to do that, especially here in Indiana. We have so many wonderful parks and resources. This literally was less than $1 magnifying glass.
Oh,
So
wow.
looking at all the bugs and the leaves. Same with the binoculars. It doesn't have to be fancy, but boy, it just kicks it up a notch, the fun.
Oh, it certainly does. All the bugs, all the things, it certainly does. And we're always talking about getting our kids outside, away from the tablets and electronics and all those things. And we as adults, we need to be outside too. It helps us all.
Absolutely.
Amanda, thank you so much
Oh,
for
you're
being
welcome.
here. We have more info at WTHR.com/Parent Squad. You can find more info on Amanda. We'll be right back.